Hey everyone, good morning and welcome back. So, I like to start my morning with obviously a cup of coffee or two, but in my defense, this is half calf, so I always mix half regular and half decaf. At least I started to do that about 8 months ago, 6, 7 months ago. Because I do like more than one cup of coffee, but I don't like being awake all night. Anyways, I like to start my mornings with a cup of coffee and journaling. And that has been so valuable. This is a new practice for me. I started it last year, March of last year, but I wasn't super consistent. But since the new year, I've been trying to be more consistent because I'm finding that it's a great way to process things in my mind, thoughts that come up for me in the middle of the night, concerns, things I want to sort of ruminate on or become better on, or just sort of work through what I think about. When I write it down, somehow it makes it easier. And sometimes seeing things on paper makes things clearer, surprisingly, at least for me. So I've been starting to do that, which has been great. One of the things as I get older, because I'm 60 now, I find that I need a lot less sleep. So I wake up, my alarm goes off at 6. I'm usually awake around 5. And in the past, I would just lay there frustrated, thinking about that 1 hour of sleep that I was missing, and just lay there. What I've started to do in the last little while is actually get up, because I'm well rested, because I don't go to bed late. I'm well rested. I've obviously had enough sleep. And so why bother starting my day off frustrated? So now I get up, I make my coffee, I take my time getting ready, and I journal, and then I read until 7:30, which is when I log on. I work from 7:30 to 4. And one of the books I'm reading right now is the first in a series, the Stoic Virtue series by Ryan Holiday, called Courage is Calling. This book is has been I highlight things, I make notes, because I bought it. I didn't get it from the library. Obviously, if I got it from the library, I wouldn't be highlighting and making notes. But this book has been amazing. I have, like, if you've heard me talk in the past, you know that I really admire and aspire to the Stoic virtues of self-sufficiency and being prepared and sort of all of those things. And so I watch his channel. He's got the Daily Stoic YouTube channel and a podcast as well called, I believe, The Daily Stoic. And I mean, Ryan is just such a good writer, and so many of the things I've read so far have really made me just go, yeah, or oh, right, which I think is what a good book does. Unless it's fiction, then it makes you go, oh my God, I can't wait to see what's next. But nonfiction, I think a nonfiction book, in my mind, for me, should make me go think and have these aha moments. Anyways, I'm going to do a full sort of recap book review on this when I'm done, but I'm really enjoying it. Anyways, today's Saturday. What are we doing today? I've signed up for a watercolor art workshop at the Campbell River Museum. And it's an abstract watercolor workshop. And I paint with watercolors. Watercolor is my sort of medium. I like to draw and I like to paint with watercolors. Always have. But I normally do realistic drawings when I paint. I don't normally do abstract. And so I'm really curious. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to learning something new. I'm looking forward to meeting some interesting people and seeing what other sort of classes and courses they have there. It's even when there's value in taking a class or a workshop, even when you already do the thing and know a fair amount about the thing, because you learn something new. Right? You see somebody else's perspective. You get to sort of talk to other people about something you're interested in. And it is kind of a nice way to spend a couple hours on a Saturday morning. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's at 10 a.m. So I'm going to do that. I have to go to the dump because it's been about a month and a half since I've done that. And I need to take my garbage in because we don't have garbage pickup here. So I think we'll go to the dump in Cumberland. Maybe we'll go for a nice little walk in Cumberland. I do need to get a couple of groceries, not much, but I finally got the rest. I finally need to buy some toothpaste. You're going to laugh. Hold on a sec. Do you think I got all my toothpaste out of here? I did. I really love this Green Beaver brand. It's a Canadian brand, and it's a vegan brand as well, but I really like this toothpaste. All of their toothpaste. They have a green apple flavor one that's awesome too. I use their deodorant as well. So if you're looking for a Canadian brand for deodorant, toothpaste, and they have other products as well, I can highly recommend Green Beaver. So we're going to get a couple groceries and then relax. Yesterday was a sunny day. It's supposed to be sunny for the next few days. So I'm really hoping that that's the case. Yesterday I worked, so I missed the sun other than seeing it outside. So I'm going to definitely go for a nice long walk and just enjoy the day. Nice quiet pace, slow pace. Do the things I need to do, not rush through them. Just be present and enjoy them, because I think we miss, or I certainly do, miss so much of the day rushing through to get to something else. And there's really no point, right? You can be present and enjoy everything you're doing, even if it's cleaning the house, going to the dump. The people at the window there are lovely. And it's like taking my recycling. There's just joy in everything. At least I'm trying to find the peace and joy in the everyday things, because those are the things I have control over. So I'll make my coffee for the road when we go, and we'll just relax. It's a frosty one out here today. I had to scrape my windshield. I haven't had to do that in a long time. It's minus 1 degree Celsius. No idea what that is in Fahrenheit. But I'm letting the car warm up, letting everything defrost, and then we'll get going. There's multiple eagles in the tree over there. That's what I was looking at. It's kind of cool to see the bald eagles hanging out. All right, that's done. Well, that was fun. It was different than I expected. The first hour was spent doing, what is it called? Emotional freedom technique, which is tapping, saying sort of certain mantras to yourself and tapping different spots, which was very nice. Like I've sort of knew about that, but had never done it like formally before, so that was good. And then we just played around with watercolors and the paints and such. And so here's mine, just messing around. It's kind of fun. What was really nice was the 3 other people at my table. They were lovely, and so we really had some great conversations, which was great. And then I won the raffle for the book, this book, which has like all sorts of like different things to do. So that was cool. Before she did the draw, I said to my table mates, I'm feeling lucky. And here's the thing, I never win anything. So that really made me laugh when I won it. So that was good. Looks like I'm not the only one who was thinking it was a good idea to go to the beach. There's so many dogs running around, which is awesome. It's a beautiful day. Well, that was fun. I got to see my favorite pup, Oscar, big black, I'm not sure what, but he and his owner are lovely, and I got to see him again. So now I think I'll go home and make some dinner, unpack a few groceries. Really didn't get much. I got some apples, got the toothpaste. What else did I get? Oh, I picked up a couple things for Keaton. But no, this is very nice. Very, very nice. This is why I live next to the ocean. Okay, so I'm back and I'm using up what's in the fridge and the freezer. Okay, I'm gonna make some flatbreads, pizzas. We'll just use one for today. I've opened that up. I'm gonna save this one to either eat with some hummus or make another pizza another day. They were in the freezer, so they will last in the fridge for a couple of days. All right, now, I have some leftover spaghetti sauce, so we're gonna use that. I have some ham from that seitan, the vegan ham recipe that I made, that I froze. I froze some in slices and some in bigger pieces. The slices are for sandwiches, but I'm going to use that. We're going to use a little bit of sun-dried tomato, a little bit of red pepper, got some leftover mozzarella, and then I've got this Nafisca's feta. I just opened it up. It's been sitting in my fridge for a long time. Still looks fine. So I've just opened it up and drained it, and I'm going to crumble that on top. I think that's what we're going to do. Let's start with putting a little sauce on here. I'm not going to too heavily sauce it. Sorry if that's loud. Just a little bit of sauce on here, just so it's not dry. Now let's put some of this cheese on there first, the little mozzarella. Then I'll put the other toppings and then a little bit of the feta. I'm not going to add a ton, just a little. Okay, now let's cut up some ham first. This is still kind of frozen, so I'll just chop it into pieces. Anyways, it was a nice day today. I enjoyed the class. Like I said, when I got out, I was a little surprised about it being sort of that tapping thing, because I not that that's bad. I just wasn't expecting it. And so I guess I wasn't prepared for it. I thought it would be more actual painting. But it was still nice. It was a beautiful day. And I'm glad I took the drive out to the ocean, to the beach, so that I could go for a walk. It's so awesome to see everybody out when on the island in the winter. If it sun comes out, everybody comes out of the woodwork. And so I'm not surprised there was that many people on the beach. And a lot of people had brought firewood out and started little campfires to just sit and warm themselves up. Thought that was really cool. I like the ones in the oil because they're softer, but man, are the ones in the oil greasy, which is a silly thing to say because of course they are. They're in oil, Adelina. I just like to sop up a little bit of the oil is what I'm saying there. What do you guys like to make when you're just making something quick? Using up some leftovers. I think flatbreads and pizzas are always a good sort of thing to make. Ham. Now let's do the red peppers first. Whoops. And now the sun-dried tomatoes. One of my pet peeves about frozen pizzas is that because the toppings are put on by a machine, they're often sort of clumped in one area. They're not sort of spread out all over. And so I like to have a little bite of everything with each bite, a little taste of everything with each bite. So I like to spread mine out. To be honest, it's been years since I've had this. I don't even remember what it's like, but I got it, so I'm going to use it. Don't know why I bought it, to be honest with you. I don't know if it was for a recipe or don't know. Get on there. Get on there, you. Samanabish. There. Stay. There. I'm going to put those into the toaster oven. Got it at 375 until the tops are nice and golden. I just realized I had green onions. Could put green onions on there as well. Oh, and my hair looks great. Don't care. It's the weekend. All right, so that's pretty much it for today. I am going to let those cook. Then I'm going to curl up on the couch and eat my dinner and probably either put on a podcast or movie, not sure, and crochet my blanket and just relax. It's been a very calm, relaxing day. I'm glad that I got out for a walk. I'm glad that I went to that workshop. It was just nice to be around other people that aren't work related. And I did meet some really nice people at my table, so that was good. And I'm sure there'll be other workshops. I think I need to do more of that sort of thing. because sometimes it's nice to be around other people when you're being creative. Next time I'd like to find a class that is a bit more technique oriented versus just sort of free form, but it was still really nice. I've been asked to do more day in the life of. My life is not very exciting, but on the weekends I do get out and do some more stuff. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're enjoying my videos and you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. It doesn't cost you anything. You can always change your mind after. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're staying safe. Remember, in a world where you can be anything, be kind, including to yourself. Maybe especially to yourself. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Tell me, have any of you guys watched this? This is so good. I remember him from Love Actually. He does such a good job, and they have such good chemistry. Loving this on BritBox. It's the only streaming service I have. But let me show you what my pizza looks like. The cheese, vegan cheese never melts like regular cheese, I guess, but it's gonna be fine. I got my crocheting for after I'm done eating, and I'm just gonna sit here and watch my show and relax. So now I'm signing off.